Hey birders, and welcome back to the channel. I've had a ton of interest about some photographs I posted on Facebook showing that I had a birding application installed on my radio, and I've had a ton of questions about it. Do you need to mirror the application from your cell phone, etc., etc.? So the short answer to all of that is no. If you have an Android radio that has the Play Store application installed, you can pretty much install any birding application you want on your phone, or on your radio at least. But I'm going to show you now basically how it's done on the particular radio I've got, and show you that you don't actually need a phone at all. So let's have a look at how I managed to get this installed. Okay, so the first thing you'll see is that I don't have a factory fitted radio. I upgraded the radio. The factory fitted radios quite often don't allow you to install any additional applications, even if they're Android based. But this one is an aftermarket one, and the key thing is you need to have the Play Store installed. So let's switch the radio on. And you will notice that this is an Android radio. You can see Android app install and a bunch of stuff. So the first thing I'm going to do, as there's no phone involved whatsoever, I'm going to go to settings and I'm going to join my radio to the wireless network at home. Perfect. So I'm now on Wi-Fi. You'll see I'm joined to my home wireless network. Next thing I want to do is I want to go to the Play Store. And you'll see on this particular thing I've got Play Store. So it's launching Play Store on the radio. And because I already have a paid app installed and I don't want to purchase another one, I'm going to search for something free and basic. So let's go eBirds, because there's a free light version. It's a good example to show you guys. Okay, eBirds brings up a bunch of stuff. Let me search Sassel instead. I need to spell that correctly. So Sassel eBirds, and you will see that there's Sassel eBirds SA Lite. I'm going to install that because it's free, so I don't have to spend any money to do this video, and I'm just going to hit install. And now you'll notice that it's busy downloading the application. This is all on the radio. There's no phone involved whatsoever. Fortunately, this is quite small, so it should be quite a quick install. 72%. Almost finished. Okay, it's busy installing. Quite a small app, so hopefully shouldn't take long at all. Now if you go back here into all your items on the radio, you'll see I now have Sassel eBirds Lite 5th edition. And there you go, it's installed. You can call up Sooty Albatross, play the call, zoom in on pictures, etc., etc. There's maps, can have a look at that. You can go and read the text. And that's it. I've installed Sassel eBirds Lite Edition on my radio, and I'm now going to I'll uninstall that shortly after making this video. But that's basically how you install a bird application on an Android radio. and as long as the application you're trying to install supports the version of Android that's on your radio, I don't see why you can't install any of them. Firefinch, Bird Pro, Bird Scan, Roberts Multimedia Birds, Sassel eBirds, you name it. I mean, you can install any of them. And that in a nutshell is how I installed a birding application on my radio in my car. And it's absolutely brilliant when you're out birding with people. We were birding at Zachkelsdrift. Someone raised the question about whether a certain bee-eater was migratory or resident. And I said, cool, just use the app and search for yourself. And while we were driving, they called up the bee-eaters on the radio, and they flipped through and looked at the maps and saw which ones were migratory and which ones weren't. So it really is awesome. And obviously, if you're having a birding discussion, you don't have to pass a phone around or a book. Everyone can look at the large screen of the radio, look at the diagnostic features, etc. And yeah, really was a fun thing to try and do, and I've managed to get it working perfectly. So once again, thanks for watching the content on our channel. Please like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, and we'll hopefully have some more content soon. Cheers, guys.